What's up, guys? This is Treachery, and I'm here with my boy, Divi. It's Divi. Is it Divi or Divi? It's Divi, right?
I usually think it's Divi, right? Because it's the shorthand of my Xbox gamer tag, Divine Wolf.
That's
so,
why
you know,
it's Divi.
Yeah, right. So I was just like, how can I shorten this? You know, Divine
It
Divi.
could be Divi.
I don't like that though. I don't think that's good.
Alright, so Divi or Divi?
Divi.
Alright. I'm here with Divi then.
Divi.
And
yeah.
in order to get some free content for this Monday, we will be ranking all 9 JoJo openings.
Oh, well, I haven't watched JoJo's a while after like part 5 came out.
Divi watched JoJo's since, like, when did you start watching it? Like part 4?
Yeah, I started watching when part 4 was out.
Yeah. So before part 5. And
right.
I started watching like halfway through part 5. So basically, in July, when Divi was telling me at the beach about the ending, I was in the middle of part 3.
Wait, what ending?
What?
When did you never told me about spoiling stuff?
I told you not to spoil it because I was in part 3, but you were at the beach and you were telling me about fucking
Who is spamming Discord? Who is spamming Discord? So what part? Wait, where was I when we were at the beach? Where were you at?
We were both sitting on the shoreline with like you and like your family, and it was like last year, maybe year before.
Okay, but where was I at?
What do you mean? Where were you at?
Because you said I was gonna spoil something, so I forgot. Well,
it was the weekend of the finale.
For
part 5.
Part 5. Oh.
Literally the day of like the weekend of the finale of part 5.
I thought you were much farther ahead. No. Did I spoil it?
No,
I don't
you didn't
remember.
spoil anything. I told you right before you told me. You just told me it was good, and I agree, it was good. Anyways, Michael, enough stalling. Let's get to the real meat of the subject. First of all, we're gonna start nice and good. Sonochi no Sadame is a hard C.
What?
Michael, it's kind of trash.
No, you're actually dumb. Okay, part 1 was okay. It was just introducing everything, but yeah, you're actually stupid if you think the part 1 opening is trash.
The opening,
no, dude.
Compared to every other opening in the series, is trash.
Okay, compared to the other openings, I would give this a B. I would give it a B.
A B?
A B.
No
you know,
way,
it's
dude.
Solid. It's solid.
I'm gonna go low B. Low B. The lowest B.
The only make a B minus.
Give me your argument. Give me your argument on why this god awful.
Because it's solid and memorable. When you know memorable. There's like.
But where's the story sustenance that every?
What does that mean?
Okay, it's not an important opening. It doesn't have changes. It doesn't show off story. It looks fine now. The animation in the song is good. If we were ranking these on a normal like anime opening scale, all of these would be S. But since we're ranking JoJo openings, there has to be a best of the best.
Okay, well you're probably just basing the openings on just like the art behind it and not like the song itself.
No, okay.
And how great the sound.
The song is good. The song
is
good. But mixed with.
I don't think you should.
But mixed with the visuals, it's a hard C.
Sorry, I have to disagree. No, it's just.
Okay. Then you're not
from how I remember it, it's a solid.
Then you're not gonna like what I'm about to say.
It's a beer in it, you know.
Bloody Stream.
Oh, Bloody Stream. That's an S.
Bloody Stream is an easy S, without a doubt. An easy S. Okay. This is where the real problems begin. We agree that Bloody Stream is an S, and we still see Sonochi no Sadame in a B-C range, U-B-I-C. But this one I see completely different from you.
Uh-oh.
Stand proud is an F.
You're
stupid. Hard F.
You're
that
stupid.
That is so trash.
I haven't listened to it in a while. Okay, I need to pull up the.
The thing about it, it's still an S tier opening if we're talking anime openings in general. But out of all of the JoJo OPs, it's by far the worst. It doesn't.
Hold on.
It doesn't have the hype. It doesn't have the character moments like there is in the upcoming one, Sonochi no Kyoku.
I mean, it has character moments.
It shows off Star Platinum, but it screams Star Platinum.
Does it show off Dio?
Yes, but like in his pose at the top of the stairs, from what I remember. This opening, I don't find the song very good.
Okay, yeah, this one's not as memorable. I would put it in a lower tier, but not like F tier, because all of them are the openings.
The thing is, right? We're ranking these based on themselves of the JoJo openings. If one had to be S and one had to be F, this would be the F.
Okay, that's understandable.
The opening isn't memorable. No one can sing "Stand Proud" to me like every other opening people can. People, when I say Chase, the fucking 6th OP of JoJo's, everyone just starts saying, "Well, that's the worst opening." I'm like, no, you're dead wrong. Anyways, out of all of them, "Stand Proud" is the worst opening by far. Doesn't have.
I think you're giving it too harsh of a rating.
It doesn't have memorable visuals, except the one where Star Platinum screams. Or that might just be from Sonochi no Kyoku, because when I think of Part 3 openings, I never think of Stand Proud. I always put Sonochi no Kyoku in front of it. Sonochi no Kyoku. Man. A. Solid A. And I'll tell you why.
Solid.
First off, the song. The song is very, very good. Not as good as Bloodstream. I don't even think that's possible. But the thing about it is that all of the singers and songwriters from the first 3 openings get together for this one. If you didn't know that, I'm pretty sure you did. The person who sang part 1, 2, and 3 all come together in a, what's it called, a quartet? There's a duet and then a quartet, right? Yeah, and they all 3 just sing this opening. And obviously, we cannot talk about this opening without talking about the alternative version, which has literally Dio stopping time, walking behind Jotaro. And do not tell me that wasn't the dopest thing you've ever seen when you saw it the first time.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
It is an A tier, a hard A tier, without a doubt. Divi, your thoughts?
A tier compared to the rest of these openings?
Yeah.
You really think it's A tier? Okay, I'm starting to see Sono Chino Sada as C tier, and I would probably rank that B or C tier along with it.
Really?
I don't think it's A tier.
You think Sono Chino Sadme is as good as Sonochi no Kyoku?
No, I'm saying that one's probably a bit better, but the thing is, I find Sadame more memorable than the other one. I find it more memorable.
You find, okay, I can see that.
Right.
The song itself, I'd see Sadame being more memorable than Kyoku. But the visuals, we're not just based on
okay, if it was visuals, then I'd have to agree with you.
When you think of JoJo piece, this might not be 100%, but for me, when I think of JoJo openings, I think of Dio using the world and walking behind Jotaro.
Okay.
This is memorable. The song isn't the best, obviously, but just Dio and the significance of all 3 singers coming together to be in one opening, and it being the finale of the mask arc. If to anyone who doesn't know, and I'm telling Divi this in case he doesn't know either, basically JoJo's is split up into series of 3s. 1, 2, and 3 is the mask arc. 4, 5, and 6 follow the stand arrows, and 7, 8, and 9.
Oh my god, it does!
And then 7,
Holy
8, and 9
crap! How did I
follow
not
the
know this
alternative universe.
Oh my god.
Now, we don't know about 9 yet, but we're going to assume it's going to be in the alt universe. Most likely. It's definitely not going to be in the original universe. So, to the finale of the first... Well, it's not part, like the first series, I guess, of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, is a solid finisher to the ending of the Stone Mask arc. We fresh start with a new beginning for part 4. Crazy, noisy, bizarre town.
Noisy, bizarre town.
Now,
oh boy.
I completely take back what I said about Sonochi no Kyoku about this. When I was saying A, I see it as a B now. Because if we're talking music, Crazy, Noisy, Bizarre Town is an A.
It's a solid A.
If we're talking visuals, it's a C. If we're talking significance, it's a B. But Crazy, Noisy, Bizarre Town carries itself in its music. And that's what it's supposed to be. It's a good 1999, dance song to light the spirit of what happens in part 4. It starts off really happy. It's just a town story. Go to Chase, everything's more serious as a murder, and Great Days is the resolution. The 3-act structure. The first act of part 4, Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town, is an absolute banger. Easy A tier from me. Divi, your thoughts?
I think I completely agree.
Completely agree. I love
completely
that.
Agree.
This is where some people might disagree with us. You know what? Actually, I want to make an amendment. I don't want to delete this. I don't want it to be F. It's still a good opening. It's just the worst out of all these. Next is something that some people might find completely appalling and some people may absolutely hate. Chase, B. B tier. My argument, the song's a banger, even though it's not the traditional JoJo anthem.
That's arguable.
It is arguable.
Good moments.
It is definitely different from every other song in JoJo's. Completely different.
Okay.
It's rock, but it reflects the serious mood of Act 2 perfectly. The visuals have so much nuance and just so much hidden stuff that you wouldn't even notice. The JoJo heart gets crushed. You see Kira multiple times, but you don't actually see him in detail because he's in the background being hidden. Chase, opening-wise, it's absolutely fantastic. Music-wise, it's not the JoJo anthem staple that we're used to. It's alternative.
Okay.
I'd still say it's a banger, so I give it B for banger. But Divi, your argument?
I think you put it in a reasonable spot. It's not the worst, but it's not that great.
Everyone thinks that Chase is the worst opening.
I would probably put it in your Sonochi no Sadame. I don't know if it'd be a B or a C. It'd be in between again. Weird.
I can see that. I definitely put it above Sadame, but I can see that completely. Great Days. There's so much I can say about Great Days.
God, which one was Great Days?
Breakdown.
Oh my god, that one's
Jesus Christ. Michael, you might fight me
that
on this,
one is a
or
banger.
you might completely disagree with me on this.
Wait, hold on. Where did my stream go? Oh, it's right here. Where did you put it?
High A tier.
No, that's where I would put it. That's good. It's a pop, dude. It's a pop.
It is, in my opinion, the second best JoJo's OP song-wise. Visuals-wise,
okay.
Fantastic. Breakdown is a great setup as it combines Josuke's theme with the opening of Great Days. The alternative version for Great Days, absolutely fantastic. Spoilers, well actually no one gives a shit. Part 4's been out for like 4 years now. Kira's Bites the Dust is echoed perfectly within Great Days. And in the alternative version for the finale, you see Kira in his new form, with his Bites the Dust form, I guess. Using...
Hayato.
Hayato. You see Kira use his ability. Fuck, what's it called? Just Killer Queen Bomb, I guess. And you see all the protagonists standing and looking towards him. I'll edit it in. But basically, they look at him as he does the bomb in the final opening, showing that it didn't work. Which is echoed as it directly cuts to the end of the opening in the scene. And that's a fantastic. I'm not putting it in an S, specifically because I don't want there to be more than 2 S spots. Spoiler alert, I think there's another song in S. And I don't want there to be 3 S's.
I think it should be an S. I don't care if it's 2 or 3, because the song is an absolute banger.
It is a banger. Here's the thing, would you put it above Bloody Stream?
Yes.
You would.
I think. Probably. Maybe.
Breakdown is such a good chorus. The song is a banger. The visuals are a banger. There's so many secrets. Thing about Bloody Stream, even though we didn't go very in depth with it, we kind of just skipped it. Bloody Stream's visuals are not the best story-wise. It shows cool action. It shows the friendship between Joseph and Caesar. And it shows a bunch of things that doesn't have like secret story significance that are hidden in the details. Besides his stand Hermit Purple, but that's barely anything. Basically, I agree with Michael here actually. He swayed my opinion. I would put Great Days above Bloody Stream. Honestly.
Yeah, I think so.
Now this one is the most appalling to me. The one that I truly cannot decide on. I can't decide if it's an absolute banger or if it's just generic. Fighting Gold.
Fighting Gold.
Okay, I want to hear your argument first on Fighting Gold.
To be honest, like I keep saying, it's a really long time since I've listened to these openings.
Yeah.
But when I remembered it, Fighting Gold was also a banger. Honestly, if there were my top 4 songs, it would be the 2 in S tier and these last 2. These might be my favorite.
Now, the thing about me is personally, I'd put Fighting Gold in either C or B. Honestly.
C or B?
I'd put it above Chase, but just barely above Chase.
Okay.
But we can make a argument for A. I can see a low A.
Okay, yeah. That's understandable. I think low A to B, actually, now that I think about it. But, you know...
Fighting Gold, the visuals are fantastic. There's not a lot of secrets, though. And that's one of the things I like most about JoJo openings. If you can watch it the first time and be like, this is a banger, and you can completely understand the opening still, and then re-watch it after the series over, and it's basically an entire new opening, that's it. That's what I like. I like being able to watch like 15-minute YouTube videos about everything in the opening and be like, Jesus, I didn't even notice that. Fighting Gold does not have that. The song's a banger. Do not get me wrong. This song is 100% a banger. It's in my playlist. I listen to it all the time. But it just does not have the significance to hold its own water. I'd put it with Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town.
You think it's worse than Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town, or better?
I'd say worse, honestly. Not only that, it's also in the shadow of, you know. We'll get into it.
Okay, I think it's above Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town, but it's definitely an A tier.
What about we say they're equal?
Okay.
They're the exact same, I'd say.
Sure.
And finally, we've come to Trader's Requiem. This one I will argue to the hills for. I'm biased. I heard this song on loop for 6 hours straight. But this is 100% by far the best JoJo's opening.
You think it's the best?
I think it's the best. I do. The song's a complete banger. 100%.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that.
The visuals. There's so
amazing.
much to the visuals. Diavolo. Dude, he erases time. How does it work? He erases time. Goes around, and here's the thing. The first one is great. It's just them punching each other, JoJo style. The second alternative, it's Mr. Diavolo going up behind Giorno with King Crimson, or Emperor Crimson if you're a loser, and using his ability, and then it cuts to the original cinematic. And here's the thing that puts it all together for me. Alternate 3.
Oh my god.
Where Giorno gets Golden Experience Requiem. Dude.
It's amazing.
He uses Requiem on him, goes into the literal Dio pose, and then attacks him and wins. He gets Requiem in the opening, and then the OP ends, and it cuts directly back to the show after the OP happened. OP, the last one, was part of the episode. It showed the action scene before Requiem was completely shown off. It was completely ingrained into the episode. The music's a banger. The visuals are a banger. Requiem ingrained into the episode. Michael, I don't know, man. I'd say it is the best JoJo's OP.
I think I'd agree with that. Yeah, I'd
put up a good argument.
So good. Opening so good.
And now,
especially version 3.
We will amend it.
Or whatever.
Is there anything you'd like to go through and argue for last time before we publish this?
No, I think that's good.
It goes in order from the bottom to top. Stand Proud, Sono Chino Sadame, Chase, Sono Chino Kyoku, Fighting Gold, Crazy Noise Bizarre Town, Bloody Stream, Great Days, and Trader's Requiem. And that is the completely factual, objective tier list of the JoJo's openings. If this video goes, like, it pops off, it's like 1K views, and the comments are like, Trader's Requiem isn't the best opening, I will find where you live.
They're just wrong, right?
They're pretty objectively wrong. If it's not in top 3, at the very least, top 3, you have a serious problem with your head. Requiem! Golden Experience Requiem! Come on, I'm peeking my microphone. I apologize. But Golden Experience Requiem. Come on, man. There's no argument. You could argue it to be worse than Great Days. I'll accept that. You can argue it to be worse than Bloody Stream. I won't accept that, but you can argue it. If you say Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town is better than Trader's Requiem, I will find you. If you say that Stand Proud is better than Trader's Requiem, you don't want to know. Anyways, guys, this has been the video. Any final words before we leave, Divi?
I think it'd be arguable that Great Days and Trader Requiem, you know, could be tied for top. That's my opinion, though. You know. I
could see it.
Even though,
but I see it.
Okay, even though I think, yeah, Trader's Requiem is best. It's best.
Trader's Requiem is the best?
Yeah.
Okay, and this has been the video. Please subscribe to this channel. If you want to check out my singular AMV that I've made that combines all the JoJo openings together, please check out the channel right here below. Here's the playlist for my new hardcore series on this channel. This has been me and special guest Divi, and I'm signing off.